Welcome, Junior Sharks fans. Jason Lawley here. If you're joining us from the west coast of California and you're live, give yourself an A+ on this Martin Luther King Monday. If you're joining us delayed but still morning, give yourself an A. And if you're watching this later, still give yourself an A- for watching hockey. Sharks come in 1-1-1, looking to end with a winning record for the first time in the T1 EHL. Little Caps were defeated by the Florida Alliance. So you know they'll be looking for a little redemption. 17 minutes on the clock here. About to get underway. Kwong, Altino, Wang, Lawley, Janik. Lawley's pass misses Janik, now fed down past Sam. Behind the net, Lawley goes. He's knocked off the puck. Feeds it up to Rock. Back to Lawley. Down low, shot, good save. Didn't see who's in net today. We'll get a chance here in a minute. Caps off to a fast start. That long shot comes through, kick save. Now fed down low. And Martino's limping. Now the puck does come out to Kwong. Fed in to Janik. Janik back to Lawley. Lawley back to Janik. Janik circles behind his net. He's hooked off the puck. No call coming though. Now the puck does come to Wang. Wang feeds it up to Chan as the Sharks look to change behind the play. Chan goes into the corner. Comes down low to the Sharks centering pass. Bounces off a skate down to Fast. Stevens is there. Fed up and out to Hagen. Hagenwagen knocks it in on net. Little Caps circle. Chan looks to put a hit on now. Fast is there. Stevens tries to work the puck away. It's chipped up and out. Over to Jones. Jones chips it up. Chan to Stevens. And now back to Hagen. Stevens has it. A little bit of room as the Caps change. He tries to get the red line. He looks to feed it in deep. And Stevens is caught offsides. Some interesting storylines here as we get going. Coach Alex Doyle played for a year for the Little Caps. He claims there's no reason that he would want to win more. That's a good read by the Caps. They'll work it now, the Sharks do, up to Franzik, now push back in. Lawley just going to rim it around. Held in, turnaround shot goes wide. Still haven't seen who's in goal yet. Lawley, his pass intercepted, shot, glove save. .1440 here, first period. Pass, or shot, deflects, goes wide. Over to Piszczak. Piszczak and Hagen now. Hagen backhands it around to Jones. Jones skates with it. He'll come up, cuts to the center. Now knocked off his stick. Here comes the Caps back, but Hagen retrieves the puck. He'll circle behind his net, reverses, and now has it taken away. The forecheck of this Cattle Caps team has been really strong. And that's a pass intercepted. Looks like it's Hilsey in net. Hilsentagger. So Capitals have taken it to the Sharks here early. Sharks are going to have to find their morning coffee, and we'll see if this gets them going as a 2-on-1 develops. Kwong and Pisjak. Kwong tried to toe drag, but it fell off his stick. Now Kwong gets it. He'll feed it in as he gets a line change. Mautino activates. That comes all the way through. Wang is there. Sharks trying to get it. Now here comes the Little Caps. They'll come out, and that's fed down. Fast had back on defense. Fast chips it off the boards to Stevens. Nice little play. And here comes Carrick up the left-hand side to feed it up to Wang. Wang centers, looking for Mautino, but it gets stuck in his feet. Now it comes out to Fast. We'll see if Tanner's playing defense. Fed up and all the way out. That comes down and goes wide, no icing. Comes through. And now Stevens cuts back. And Stevens catches a nice little pass. Stevens and Wanger tried to do drag the back foot. In a way, goes to the left-hand side. He'll push it in deep. Fed around by the Caps. In a way, gets it, holds it just inside the blue line. Now it does come up and out. Jones is back. Behind the net they go. Fed up, indirect pass, worked it right to left, and now down low. Cross-ice pass, one-timer, goes wide. Another shot. It's held and in, and now here comes Chan, who'll sauce a backhand into the corner. That comes up, and Lawley catches an edge. Good back check. Janik goes down low. Into the corner they go. Lawley's there. Chan tripped up, no call coming. Michigan try, doesn't work. A lot more popular now as that shot deflects off of Chan with a good block. Comes to Lawley, he'll feed it back to Janik. Janik reverses to Lawley, but Little Caps intercept. Come through, now pushed up and out to Urshov. Fed over, Janik was able to chip it in, rimmed all the way around by the Little Caps, comes up to the point. Urshov seals off his man, Lawley. Nice backhand to Janik. Now Janik up to Pisjak. Pisjak to Kwong, who'll push it in. That's going to go on net and get covered up. 10:51 here, first period. Cold day here in Dearborn, -2 when we arrived this morning. Face off, won by the Caps. Puck comes up and fed out to Jones. Jones over to Hagen. Hagen feeds it up, looking for Stevens. Now it comes through to Kubota. Now fed up to the Little Caps. They'll chip it around. Jones come in, centering pass taken by Fast. Who'll flip it into the corner. Hagen arrives. And Stevens, both there. And Stevens gets a stick in. unfortunately, and Stevens will go for 2 here with 10:10 left on the trip. Carrick was digging for that puck and unfortunately caught the skate, so not much of a controversy there. Face-off clean win by the Caps, back to the point. This long shot comes on, and Hilsentegger with the save. That face-off, and again won by the Caps, comes back to the point. They'll work it from right to left. Now down to the half boards. Cross-ice pass and skate, or a good skate by Inouye. Gets it over to Janik. And now that's fed into the backboards. Lawley's going to get there. Lawley feeds it down the ice. That'll be icing. 1:26 left in the Stevens minor. 9:35 here in the first. Little Caps have a little more jump this morning than the Sharks. We'll see if they can get their legs under them. That shot deflects, goes wide. Had a chance. Hagen locks up in the corner. And now here comes the Little Caps out again. Another shot deflects up off of Jones. Sharks seem to have got caught a little bit with the ice tilted with 3 players up against the wall as that comes back to the Little Caps again. Little Caps shot blocked by Hilsentegger. Rebound shots there. Hilsentegger's looking for it, trying to cover it up, and now he does. Hilsey had to dive out there to get that puck. It was still loose though. And now Kwong will come on. Face off again, won by the Little Caps, but the Sharks take it. Fed up and off the glass, held in at the point. Fed shot in front, deflected to the side by Jones. Cross-ice centering feed comes through. Hilsey with 1 save, loose in the slot. Little Caps work around now. Franzik is there. Cross-ice pass, blocked, centering pass again off a skate. Comes out, but held in at the blue line. Little Caps slips into the slot, one-timer fanned on. That, another pass through the paint. Kwong steps up, puck comes down low, centering pass. Good stick by Jones. Now back up to the slot. Another cross-ice pass, doesn't connect. 18 seconds left. One-timer, that's too high, goes up and off the high glass and out. We've talked about that before. You miss that pass or that shot. Penalty's about to be over. Stevens comes out. Puck goes behind the net. Now Fast has it. Sharks are at full strength. Rolls off of Fast stick. Lawley knocks his man down. Goes to the corner. He'll feed it back up to Chan. Chan comes up the left-hand side. Chan enters. Over to Fast. Back to Stevens. Backhand shot is covered up. There's the first good opportunity the Sharks have had with 7:51 here in period 1. We'll see if that sparks them a little bit as Stevens steps in. Puck comes back to Lawley, but it gets past him and comes out. He'll work it over to Janik. Janik gets it to Chan, who will tip it in. Little Caps goalie comes out and plays it. Fed up to the half boards. And then cross-ice pass comes up and out to Lawley. Lawley off the boards. Comes back to Fast. Fast had that roll off his stick. Fast and Stevens. Now Stevens pushes it deep. Into the corner it goes. Chan, first one there. Nice pass back to Janik. His shot missed. Lawley feeds it in, and Stevens battles for it. And now Stevens is going to get a penalty, I think. Didn't look like much. Let's see what the call is. He's going to get another tripping call. And so that's Carrick's second. And that one I didn't get a view of, but Stevens didn't put up much of an argument, so Sharks will be back on the penalty kill with 7:11 here in period one. Face-off comes out, cross-ice pass under the glove, and now fed down low by the Caps. Centering pass, shot goes just wide. Caps worked that how they wanted to, got the shot, it just was out on net. Now Jones chops at it and now takes the man as the Sharks converge. Good take by Inouye, but he has his stick lifted, comes through, shot, and covered up by Hilsentegger. Nice toe drag comes through, and Hilsentegger is keeping the Sharks in this game early in the first period, or actually now midway through the first period. Little Caps work it over, shot blocked in front, comes all the way out just past Pizjak. That shot comes all the way around. Actually, that was Franzik, apologies. Little Caps taking on the half boards, feed it across the ice, that misses. Franzik races after it, can't get there. And now Sharks will have to recover as the Little Caps work it out to the top of the point. Fanned on and held in at the blue line. Cross ice pass goes through everybody. Lawley gets a stick on it, loose in front, comes all the way through, and now pushed into the corner by Janik. Worked over, shot blocked, and up into the netting. So 44 seconds left. On the minor to Stevens. Face-off comes back, now fed to the half boards. That shot blocked in front, and rebound chipped just wide. Jones was able to get the initial block. Now Pizjak battles for it with Jones. Little Caps come down low. Fed back out, but intercepted. Now Kwong battles for it, and Kwong gets it up, but not out. But on second effort, he does get it. And now here comes Kwong. He's got a little bit of speed, goes to the outside, but puck's knocked off his stick. 11 seconds left. Pizjak gets it. Pizjak, he'll just dump it in deep. That should kill off the rest of the Stevens minor. And now the Sharks are back at full strength. Here come the Little Caps up the left-hand side, toe drag. Now they'll go down low, shot off the outside of the crease. It might have come off of Hilsentegger. Centering pass again comes through, bouncing around. Cross ice pass. Comes in front and now pushed aside by Jones as Chan sidesteps a hit and gets the puck deep. That comes to Fast into the corner. Centering pass off the goalie. Now to Chan. Chan puts it down low to Stevens. Stevens maintains it, comes all the way through to Janik. Janik over to Lawley. Lawley shot goes just wide or off the, gets blocked. Now back to Fast. Fast again. Lawley to Janik. Shot deflects wide again. This line has had some good opportunities. Centering pass comes out, now fed all the way down. Inouye steps in, he'll take this. Up off the glass, Jones backpedals. Now Jones steps up, he'll feed it into the far corner as Inouye gives chase. Inouye catches an edge, looks like he's okay, he's back up. Now fed out by the Little Caps, and they'll come up. Jones is there off his skate. Puck's right there, and Jones able to work it away and chip it up and out. In away. Fed right on net. Hilsey puts it into the corner. Hagen pass up to Wang, but good activation by the Little Caps. They'll come all the way through, but the Sharks seal that off. Now it comes to Urshov. Urshov comes up the right-hand side. Urshov sidesteps a hit, comes down low. Urshov comes in, decides to go behind the net. Centering pass. Puck comes all the way through. Sharks were changing behind the play. That comes up and out. Now here comes the Little Caps. They'll come in, cut to the center, all the way through. Shot and blocked by Hilsey. Now that shot loose in front. Hilsey got the pad down. Comes to Janik. Janik, indirect pass. A very aggressive forecheck. And now taken by the Little Caps. Centering pass comes through off the skate and score. Hilsentegger didn't have a chance on that one. It's a nice play by the Little Caps forward. Took that pass off their skate, kicked it to their stick, and slid the goal home. And now with 2:45, that'll put the Little Caps up 1-0. Sharks push the puck deep. Intercepted by Stevens. Stevens will push it in. Now flipped up and out. Little Caps come in with speed. Jones backpedals. Jones steps in, works the puck up to Martino momentarily. Now it does come to Stevens. Stevens tries to get it through, but taken by the Caps. That shot and covered up by Hilsentegger. Little Caps are doing a great job of picking the Sharks' pocket as they try to skate up with the puck, lifting sticks and being aggressive on that forecheck. Face-off comes out to Franzik. Franzik comes up the left-hand side. Franzik pushes the puck deep. Piziak is there. Piziak centers, blocked. Comes back to him. Piziak circles. He'll put it right in front. And now here comes the Caps back. They'll come up the left-hand side. Center comes all the way through, trickles through, now covered up. 1:38 here, period number 1. If this is your first game joining us, you know the Sharks are missing 2 players. Xander Dennis, defenseman, aggravated a lower body injury. He is watching from home. That comes all the way through. And now over to Fast. Fast has a 3-on-2 developing. Here comes Chan, comes in, and Kwong was just offsides. And then Emmett Tremblay, who normally plays center, came down with an illness right before the team flight, and he also did not make the trip. We'll hope to see both of them back in time for state playoffs coming up here at the beginning of February. Caps come in all the way through, shot, save, and now covered up. Now the Little Caps will get thrown out. Kwong, won by the Little Caps. They'll feed it high off the boards, down low. Jones will be the First one there. Now Hagen reversed into the backboards as Kwong arrives and Hagen. And now Chan gets a stick on it. Chan on the half boards as battles for it. Won by the Little Caps. They'll work it up and out. Down low it comes. Centering, pass it loose in front. Couple whacks at it. Now still loose. Puck comes out and the referee lost track of it. Actually looks like the net came off. As Hilsey went to push off to dive on the puck, the post came out, dislodging the net, leading to the stoppage. 28.3 seconds left. It comes to Stevens. Stevens works it up to Franzik. Now here comes the Little Caps in. Wally feeds it up. Cross ice pass comes all the way through. Janik knocks it, but it goes right to a Cap player. Now back to Urshov. 3 seconds left to Stevens. Stevens tries to go through a player. And there we get the end of period number 1. After 1, Little Caps 1, Sharks nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds with period number 2. Welcome back. Period number 2 about to get underway. Stevens, Chans, and Fast will step in. Lawley and Janik on D. Faceoff comes to Chan. Chan works it back. Lawley with the poke check gets it back to Chan. Chan gets through a couple players, and now here comes Colin. He'll dump it in. Stevens and Colin, or Chan, both there. But Little Caps eliminate, and now they lock up on the boards. Stevens hounding the Little Caps player, now stepped into by Fast. Fast takes a hit. Now fed up and past Janik. Lawley races back. He'll get the puck. His pass blocked, but comes right to Chan. Chan takes a hit, but stands his ground. That comes up and out to Inouye. Inouye cuts back. Inouye tries to work it over to... Now here comes Little Caps back. They'll come all the way through. Inouye takes a hit. Puck's in his feet. He's able to chip it up to Wang. And now Wang and Fast come. And Wang catches an edge. Inouye takes a hit, and the pitting's picked up a little bit here. Now here comes the Caps back. Hagen's there, centering pass right back to Hagen, but the Little Caps pick it up. Now up to the center, shot deflects, goes wide. Little Caps work it over left to right. Now a long shot comes through. Hilsey is able to block it. Fed over to the right dot. That shot deflects and goes up over the net. Comes down low to Inouye. Inouye, he's just going to feed it up and out. That'll be icing. Kwong will step in. He'll take this draw. Turnaround shot and covered up by Hilsentegger. Hilsey's had to be on his toes this morning. That comes to Kwong. He'll work it up and out. And now Franzik on the forecheck almost is able to work it away, but chipped up and out. Hagen steps in. Hagen gets it back to Urshov, but Urshov's deke at the blue line. Meant the Sharks went in offsides, and thus the whistle. Clean win of the faceoff by Kwong. Get about to Hagen. Hagen's just going to float it on net and now covered up. We'll get the faceoff in the Sharks offensive zone. 14-41. Second period, Sharks down by 1. Of course, the Sharks in the first game of this tournament were also missing Steph Franzik and Alexander Pizyak, as their hockey gear did not arrive in time, even though they were on the same flight as everybody else. That comes off of Jones. Hagen's there. Drop pass comes all the way through. Now Kwong has it. Kwong turns the corner, comes up, tries to go through, and now he does get through with the puck. Kwong circles back, centering pass, looking for Jones, who had activated. Jones takes a big hit. Now that puck's fed down the ice. Hagen's back, 2-on-1 developing as the Sharks were changing. Little flip pass comes through. Hilsentegger with the save, and then the goal gets dislodged. Great save by Hilsentegger. Nice little sauce pass comes all the way through. Shot was there. And the puck's drop's going to come outside. Referees say that it was the Capitals player that knocked the net off without being pushed or without being hit. The cause of the penalty, Hilsey leaves that. Lawley will be the first one there. Lawley takes a hit, feeds it up and out. Now that comes back into Lawley. Lawley to Janik. Janik circles, cuts back behind his net. Now up to Kubota. Kubota, cross ice feed, looking for Pizyak. Into the corner they go. Kubota keeps it in momentarily. Now he's knocked off the puck. Pizyak worked around. Stevens tries to activate. Lawley's there. Lawley keeps it in, back to Stevens. Stevens looks to get it over to Kubota. Now Janik activates, and the puck comes down. Lawley will be the first one there. He'll back up, looking for Chan. Chan, and that was offsides. .13:03 here, period number 2, excuse me. That comes back to Jones, to Hagen. Hagen feeds it up to Chan. Little Caps have played a physical game against the Sharks. That's fed down to Jones. Jones's pass blocked, but it comes to Hagen. Hagen will get the puck. He'll circle now, go behind the net. Hagen, cross ice pass. Gets it to Wang, up to Inouye. Inouye cuts back at the blue line. Inouye tries to feed it over, but it comes to fast shot, and now covered up. All three of the Sharks games so far have been tight affairs. 1 goal loss to the Colorado Thunderbirds in regulation. A 1-goal loss to the Colorado Rampage, and that's a hand pass to Lawley. Lawley spins back, tries to feed it up to Chan, and does. Chan works it out. Now fed in again, weird bounce off the stanchion. Just missed Kwong. Comes to Fast. Fast couldn't quite handle it. As now here comes the Little Caps back. They'll go inside out toe drag down low behind the net. We're going to get a hooking call. Looks like that's going to go to Janik for the third time. The Little Caps will go on the power play. So as we said, second game was a shootout loss to the Colorado Rampage, and then the third game yesterday was a overtime victory versus Florida Alliance. Comes back to the Little Caps. They'll work it right to left off the boards. Now Tino tried to feed it up, but hit a skate. Rimmed up by Jones, but held in at the blue line. Cross ice pass, that shot deflects off the stick. Good job by Rock. Get his stick in there and deflect that shot. Fed over to the left-hand side. Shot blocked, loose in front, comes through. Another shot covered up by Hilsentegger. Little Caps have two players in front. We'll see if the Sharks work on that coverage. That comes through and fed up and out. And that will be icing. 1:26 left on Janik's penalty. Janik, of course, with the game winner in overtime yesterday. A snipe from the right-hand dot. That comes down to Jones. Jones feeds it up, held in at the blue line by the Caps. Stevens now fed down to the boards, cross-ice pass, one-timer, fanned on. Now here comes a 2-on-1 if the Sharks hurry. Stevens has Piziak. Stevens comes through. Stevens toe drag, tried to hit Piziak, couldn't quite get his stick on it, and now here come the Little Caps back the other way. They'll come all the way through. Shot goes wide and rides the dasher up and out. Little Caps cross that pass, deflected. Now they'll wait and now come into the circles. That's fed up off the weird bounce off the glass. Came right back in, but then the Sharks did get it out. Stevens on the forecheck now. Good hit by Jones. Urshov feeds it up, but intercepted. Now it does come over to Jones. Jones is hauled down. That's a Worldwide Wrestling Federation takedown. Hulk Hogan would be proud. And now, with 12 seconds left on the Janik penalty, we'll skate 4-on-4, and then the Sharks will have a fairly lengthy power play of their own, and it'll be their first of the game. Sharks have had some pressure on their power play, but that shot blocked, saved, loose, rebound just over Inoue's stick. Now Kwong looks to lock up. Inoue arrives. And now the Janik penalty over, and Stevens steps on, comes through to Fast, and the Sharks look to get their penalty or power play set up. Right in front, one-timer, Kwong fanned on it, and now here comes the Little Caps back. toe drag into the corner. Now behind the net, Sharks converge and they'll leave it back for Fast. Fast tried to leave it for Jones, but didn't quite work, and now he will. Now Jones has it. Jones up to Fast, just off of his stick though. And the Little Caps feed it up the ice. Jones has to race back. Little Caps will be the first there to get to it. Now Stevens has it. And with a minute left, Sharks look to get set up. Fast left it. Sharks are going to have to be careful. This is a very aggressive Little Caps team, and the Sharks are having all kinds of problems. And now they finally do come up with Inouye coming in. Inouye comes through, shot loose. Rebound is now covered up. And with 8:44 here and 39 seconds on the Sharks power play, we're going to get the ice cut. So we'll be back. Give us about 12 minutes to get this ice resurfaced, and we'll be back with the remainder of this game. We'll see you soon. Welcome back. About to get underway. Sharks on the power play. Faceoff comes down low. Franzic's there, rimmed up high and into the netting. We'll get the stoppage. We'll try it again. Chan wins it. Back to Janik. Janik walks the blue line. Janik over to Urshov. Urshov to Janik. Janik comes to the center. Now down to Wang. 20 seconds left. Over to Urshov. Back to Janik. Still looking. Now Janik fires it. Blockered wide. Chan. That comes off of Wang, but it bounces right to a Little Caps player. And now fed up to the ice. Janik is able to get back. He'll work it behind the net over to Wang. Now Wang back to Janik, and the Caps are back at full strength. Janik circles back. We said that pass intercepted. They'll come in, shot, score. And that'll make it 2-0. We've talked about the aggressive forecheck of the Little Caps, and there it paid off. They're able to intercept that pass as the Sharks were looking to get out of their power play setup and come in and so we'll see now how the Sharks respond. Face-off comes back, Hagen. He'll feed it up off the half boards to Martino. Martino works it over looking for Fast, but it's ahead of him. Back to Stevens. Stevens to Jones to Hagen. That comes up to Martino, who will feed it in deep. Little Caps come out, cut through the center, and now fed up to Stevens. Stevens turns around, gets it to Martino. Martino comes in. He's got a step. He's slashed, no call. Martino still battles for it, comes out. Stevens and Jones get crossed up, but now it gets back to Carrick. Carrick tries to get it down to Martino, or to Fast, excuse me. And now that goes up into the bench and out of play. Faceoff will stay in the Shark zone. Inouye steps in. Little Caps, indirect pass comes through. Over to Janik, but under him now Lawley's there. Puck comes back, Lawley tips it up and out. Fed up, Lawley takes it down with the glove. Feeds it hard off the boards, comes up all the way through multiple players, no icing. Is Inouye on the forecheck along with Kubota. Comes up, almost intercepted by Pizyak, but couldn't hold on to it. And now here comes the Little Jacks. Caps in, that comes through, and Lawley is there as Hilsey covers it up. 6:20 here, period number 2. Sharks down 2-0. Goal in the first and a goal in the second by the Little Caps. Puck fed up and out. Urshov on the forecheck. Franzic's there, and now Little Caps break it out. Urshov's able to take it. He'll work it back to Jones. Jones looks to feed it forward, but it's intercepted. Now it comes back to Franzic. He'll work it over, and now here comes Kwong to Jones. Fed up. Sharks surround the puck. Now it does come to Urshov. Urshov had it momentarily, but knocked off his stick. Now the Little Caps work it up and out. Urshov, though, recovers it. He'll feed it back in deep as that line will get a change. Long stretch pass blocked by Wang. Puck comes up. Stevens tried to get a stick on it. Down to the corner it goes. Lawley eliminates his man. Now Stevens is there. Stevens, pass comes off the referee. Now Stevens works it up and out to Wang. Wang, turnaround pass comes all the way through, just behind Martino. Puck comes out, and that'll be offsides. Get the face off at center. If you're one of those people that are wondering why sometimes it's at center and why is sometimes it in the neutral zone, has to do if it was a pass. If it's a pass that puts a player off sides, it goes back to the closest dot, which in that case is the center dot. Sharks put that in. Wang on the forecheck. Wang works it away. Wang is eliminated. That's from around. Janet comes over but can't get there. And now it comes all the way down the ice. No icing. Janet and Stevens. Centering pass, shot. Comes up and over the net. Lawley has it. His pass is deflected and goes up into the netting. Inouye. Now here comes the Little Caps, but taken by Chan. Chan feeds it up and out. Now here comes Little Caps. Chan races over, looking for the hit. Now that's gloved down by Hilsentegger. 4:08 here, period number 2. Face-off comes to the half boards, now fed up to the point. Chan is there. Chan tries to work it past, but good play by the Little Caps. Now here comes the Little Caps in. They'll go to the corner, working around behind. Jones arrives. Now the puck comes through. Hagen intercepts. And now the Little Caps have it again. They'll feed it up to the point. Down to the boards. That shot blocked by Jones. Rebounds there, but sticked away by Hilsentegger. And now fed up to Chan. Chan tries to keep it going, but it comes back out to Jones, who will just try to feed it deep, but intercepted. Now it goes down low, and that's an unfortunate break for Hagen. Got a stick in there, got the puck, Sometimes you'll see that not called, since it was stick on puck first before the trip happened. At least that's what it looked like to me. But Hagen makes no complaints, and now the Sharks again will go on the penalty kill, trying to keep this game within 2. 3:11 here, second period. Lawley turns around, can't get it out, now fed down to the dot. And there's a good stick by Kwong. Kwong races after it. Puck comes in, could have been offsides, but they let it go. And now here comes the Little Caps back. They'll come all the way around, and no penalty. Lawley gets a stick on it. Worked back up and out. Comes down low. Lawley gets there. He'll feed it up, looking for Piziak. Held in. Nope, not held in. Puck comes out. We'll get a stoppage. 1:19 left. And the Hagen minor. Sharks will go with a forward on defense. So they only have 4 defensemen. And one of them in the box. Second time this has happened, with Janik picking up an earlier penalty as that comes down into the zone. Urchov works it to Jones, and Jones will flip it down the ice. That will be icing. Of course, Stas, no stranger to playing defense, so it's good to have that versatility in the lineup. Stevens again will take this draw. Stevens, nice win back to Stas. Stas circles. He'll flip it up and held in, but then it looks like it hit off the goalie. So we get the stoppage. We'll go Stevens gets booted from the circle, and now Little Caps work it over. They'll enter. Good stick by Jones, but now a good knockdown by Fast. Here comes Fast. He's got Stevens 2-on-1. If they hurry, Fast comes in, tries the toe drag. Taken from him, and now here comes the Little Caps back as they'll attack. Little Caps drop it. Good stick by Stevens. Push down low. Stas is there. Has that clearing attempt rolled off his stick. 15 seconds left in the minor. Stas battles for it, but held on to by the Little Caps. They'll come walk the line to the front of the net. It comes all the way up and out. Backhanded down. And that will be icing. 3 seconds left on the Hagen minor. But it is the long change, so it'll take the Sharks a few seconds to get back in the play as they look to get back at full strength. Face off to the corner. Hagen's out, now down low it goes. Off the side of the net. Franzik is there, backhanded, deep. Lawley had a stick lift. Comes up and held in by the Caps. They'll work all the way through. That's sticked aside by Urchov, or by Hilsentegger. And now Sharks do finally get control, but Inouye overskates it. Centering pass, Lawley gets it, spin, comes back out. One-timer, rising shot up and over the net. Now back deep. Lawley's there. Lawley absorbs a hit to Janik. Back into the corner. Cross ice pass. And that goes just wide. They tried to pick a corner. Sharks need a clear here to get reset. And now there it is. As Kubota sends it down the ice. 7 seconds left. Here in period 2. Face off in the dot. Comes to Maltino. He'll feed it down the ice. It'll go all the way, and icing called, but the period ends. After 2, Little Caps 2, Sharks nothing. Welcome back. Period number 3, about to get underway. Sharks need to come down from 2 here. Tie this game up. Maltino, Wang, Kwong, Janik and Lawley. Janik gains the red line. He'll flip it all the way on net and glove down. Kwong again, won by the Little Caps. They'll come behind the net, feed it up. Puck comes in, inside out move. Lawley feeds it up. And player goes down. A little discomfort. I think maybe he went on his stick. See a broken stick there. Coach is coming out. Maybe the stick's not broken, just part of the stick. And it looks like he's up. Got a nice round of applause. Maybe twisted an ankle or a knee. This looks like he's favoring one of his legs. So hopefully he's okay and we'll be back. Kwong steps in. Puck comes over to the Little Caps. Fed down low, behind the net. Up, and Janik gets a stick on it. Janik into the corner. Kwong is there. Comes around. Centering pass comes out to Kwong. Kwong has it. He'll feed it up, looking for Wang. Deflects, though. Now Little Caps intercept it. Come back the other way. Come in. Lawley knocks his man down. Turnaround shot blocked. Lawley feeds it up to Martino. Now Lawley has it. Lawley comes up the left-hand side. Give and go to Wang. Wang circles with the puck. Wang tries to cut back, comes through. Backhand shot off the crossbar. Martino almost pulled the Sharks within one with the backhander. It looked like it might have even gone crossbar post and out. Hilsey works it over to Hagen. Hagen's pass from Jones didn't connect. Now that comes loose right in front. Now Fast feeds it up to Chan. And now fed back in deep. And that trickles to the front of the net and covered up by Hilsentegger. Faceoff comes back to the blue line, held in. Shot blocked by Fast. Turnaround shot comes through to Lawley. Lawley feeds it over to Janik. Janik works it up to Chan. Chan gets it through to Fast, and Fast will push it in deep. Behind the net it goes, and now knocked down by Stevens. Nice knockdown, fed on net and covered up. Anyway, takes this down. Nice win shot right on, but blocked. Behind the net it goes, up to Lawley. Lawley, he's going to try his luck. Goes just wide, maybe got a piece of by the goalie. We'll see if the D start activating a little more for the Sharks as Janik is now down low, and here comes the Little Caps back. Little Caps come in, cross ice feed behind, and now here comes the Sharks back the other way. Urshov gets it to Franzik, will push it in deep. Reversed. Urshov blows a tagger as he heads into the corner. Now the Little Caps feed it up and out. Good tip at the red line, so no icing. Jones be the first one there. Jones takes a hit, kicks it up, but intercepted. Comes all the way through. Urshov has his pocket picked right to the slot. Shot goes wide. Tried to pick the short corner, but Hilsentegger had it covered. Now the Little Caps try to feed it to the center. Now they go right side. Block, kick save, Hilsentegger. Sharks try to feed it out. This line needs a clear. Another shot blocked by Hilsentegger. Fed up to Piziak. Still held in and not out. Down low. Centering pass to Inway. Inway's going to backhand it up and into the netting, and we get a stoppage. 13:04, Sharks down by 2. Face off, one back, Janik tries to rim it around, falls off his heel. Centering pass comes through, tipped, goes wide. Up to the half boards, now back down low to Janik. Janik tries to work it through, rimmed around the other way. Kubota's there, now Lawley tries to get a stick on it. Lawley pushes his man off the puck. Centering pass comes all the way through, and there's a shot. Hilsentegger, pad save, fed back up to the point. Cross ice feed, fanned on to one-timer. Now here's the down low and covered up. Two shifts in a row here where the Little Caps have held the zone with lots of pressure. Sharks need a goal to climb back into this game. Face off. Kicked up by Stevens, but his stick is locked up. Now it is taken by Hagen. Hagen feeds it up 3-on-2. Here comes the Sharks. Shot off the mask. Here comes the Little Caps back the other way, but that pass doesn't click. It's going to come all the way back down to Jones. Jones backs up. He'll feed it up to Stevens. Stevens works it over to Wang. Now Wang gets it up to Kubota. Martino's shot, and that is covered up. Aiden Martino, one crossbar already. Tried to sneak that one home. Five hole. That comes out to Jones. Jones goes back down to Wang. Wang, cross ice pass to Hagen, but it's intercepted. Hagen races back. Hagen is able to get a shoulder in, and that shot goes wide. Good work by Hagen. Now here comes the Little Caps. They'll cut through, centering pass, cross ice feed comes through and push through the 5-hole. Hilsentegger didn't have, again, much of a chance. Caps went tic-tac-toe. Hilsentegger was pushing to his right. And now the Sharks have a 3-goal deficit they'll look to overcome. And for them, they need to think 1 goal at a time. They need to be the Dallas of the game and try to get back in it one score at a time. Chan with the big hit. Now here comes the Little Caps up and out. Lawley chops at it. Now Chan tries to work it up. Fed up and cross ice pass by the Little Caps. Janik gets a stick on it, comes to Lawley. His backhander comes all the way through. Caps have had a couple times where those one-timers have just flooded it up and over the net. Backhander intercepted. And again, that very aggressive Caps. Now Lawley has it. Lawley gets his feet moving. He'll backhand it, but not out. Lawley with the big hit. He's going to go for roughing. And now with 10-14, Sharks will need to kill off a 2-minute minor. Lawley probably just got that elbow up as that shot goes up into the netting. Looks like it was tipped, so we'll stay inside. Got to keep that arm tucked as you deliver those hits. Face off to the point, shot, glove down. Now flipped high and out of trouble. by the Sharks. Little Caps enter the zone. Behind the net they go. Shot, glove save by Hilsentegger. Face off. Back to the Little Caps. They'll hold on to it. That shot deflects wide. Urshov to the corner. Fed up, not out. Now the Little Caps come through. Bouncing puck is loose. Down low it goes. Cross ice feed comes right to a Little Cap player, but they can't take the puck. Fed up and out by Piziak. And now here comes the Little Caps. They'll feed it in, down low, centering pass, misses everybody. That'll come out. No icing. Long pass comes up and drop pass at the blue line. Comes over, turnaround. And now a race for it is Kubota. Tries to get the first one there. They go hard into the boards. Both back up. Now Fast has it. Fast taken down, no call. Penalty to Lawley is about over. It is Sharks back at full strength. Puck comes behind the play, and now the puck does come out to Wang. Wang tries to go through a player, but kicked forward. Fast is there. Now back to Jones. Jones works it up to Fast. That's intercepted by Maltino. Maltino comes in. He tries the shot, goes just wide. And now here it comes out. Here comes the Little Caps back. Jones is there. Jones steps to the center, and Jones got hit by Fast, who was coming back. Looks like they're both a little shaken up. Fast makes his way to the bench. Turnaround pass comes all the way out to the blue line. Now that's fed forward to Jones, who's still out there and in front, now covered up by Maltino. Fast went for the big hit, just missed it. Jones was the unfortunate recipient. Looks like Tanner may have knocked the wind out of himself as well. Face off comes to the Caps. They'll work it up to the top. Shot and glove down by by Hilsentegger. That face-off won by the Sharks. Goes behind the net. Lawley into the corner. He'll dig it out. Sharks work it up and out. It'll be icing if it makes it, but I don't think it will. It's waved off. Wanger on the forecheck comes all the way through to Inouye. Inouye comes to Lawley. Lawley feeds it down the ice, and that will go for icing this time. .639 here. Face off, back to the point, shot, tipped, goes wide. Hagen with a good read. He's able to get that, tries to feed it up the boards, sealed. Now he'll go behind the net looking for Jones, just out of his reach. Jones skated into. And now here comes the pass up, 2-on-1. Franzik has Kwong, blocker save. Big hit by Urshov. He's a little shaken up. He'll get off as Franzik gets it and puts that deep. Fast is back out, so he's recovered. Now taken by Kwong. Fast goes down low. Centering pass. Blocked. Chan steps up, and now Stevens comes over and lost a glove. Now fed down to Stevens. Up to Fast. Fast tried to hit Chan, but just out of his way, or out of his reach. I don't know if you heard one of the parents yell, "You can't do that," is Fast move the glove. And typically, as that shot score, that'll make it 4-0. Off the face-off. As we were saying there, you typically can't do that, but it's only if you shoot it away from somebody trying to pick up a piece of equipment. If you're just moving it out of the way and there's nobody there so it doesn't get in the way. Now here comes Inouye, tries to go forward. Inouye back on side. Piziak feeds it in. Comes up and held in momentarily. Now fed up. Shot covered up. .504 here, period number 3. Sharks will make their way back to the hotel after this. Shots goes wide. Get showered, cleaned up, and then make it over to the Detroit airport where they'll hopefully have a smoother return flight to the Bay Area. That comes behind the net. Lawley will spin back, work it over and up to Piziak. Piziak feeds it just behind Kubota. Janik's there. He'll work it up and out, no icing. Up to Jones. Hagen. Touch pass, doesn't connect. Kwong gets a shoulder on, works it around to Hagen. Hagen reverses it. Now here comes Jones. Brody Jones feeds it up to Ng, but intercepted. And the Little Caps have done that all game with a good, solid forecheck as well as a fairly stifling mid-game. That comes through. Back to Wang. Just Kwong, it just missed. Comes up to Lawley. Lawley feeds it down. Now Wang into the corner. He'll spin, but he's locked up. Sharks really haven't had much sustained pressure. A couple times, a couple lines have. Now it goes behind the net. Stretch pass blocked. Kwong is there. Lawley has it. He'll feed it over to Janik. Janik comes up to Franzik. He's ridden off the puck, and now Stevens puts it in deep. Stevens can't quite get there. 2:26 here, period number 3, as we wind down. Here comes the Little Caps back. Come all the way through, centering pass, backhand tip. And we get a high touch. Puck will go all the way down to the far side. In the NHL, typically high touch goes to the nearest face-off circle, but in USA Hockey, high touch goes all the way down to the defensive zone of the team with the high touch. Also in the NHL, high touch is above the crossbar, or above the crossbar on a goal and above the shoulders. In the USA Hockey, it's only above the shoulders. Here comes the Little Caps back. Hagen's back. Hagen pushes his man wide, comes all the way through, fed up to the point, and out. Face off. Chan, first one there. He'll just flip it deep. Minute 37 left. If all goes according to plan, we'll be headed to Valencia, I believe, for state playoffs as the Little Caps come in, taken by Chan. Now to Hagen. Hagen feeds it up and the Sharks work it out. Here comes Inouye. Inouye tries to go wide. It's pushed down. Now fed up. Cross ice pass. Into the corner it goes. Fed up to Fast. Fast intercepts it. He'll work it over. And up to Janik. Fed across. Sharks are changing behind the play. Good push across by Hilsey. Chipped up and out. 21 seconds left. That comes into Lawley. Fed back out by Kubota to Kwong. 4 seconds left. And that will be how we end. Final score 4-0. Hope to see you in Valencia at the beginning of February. If not, we'll try to bring these games again, stream them to you. Until then, safe travels for those of you traveling. Happy Monday for those of you at home. Good day.